Without further ado, folks, please welcome to the fucking stage the heartbeat of Northern Alberta, a historian in his own right, a guy that can paint a Picasso-like picture with words, none other than Edmonton's finest, Bob Stauffer. Bob, how we doing, my friend? Thanks for joining the boys over here at Hockey Night in Scottsdale. We really do appreciate it. It is Friday morning. What's up, fella?
It's a privilege to do your show. You'd be amazed. You put it out there on Twitter. You'd be amazed who reached out to me and said, "Hey, you're going on the show. So you guys got a massive following. You know that. Let's have some fun."
Bob, thank you for joining. And by the way, I'm really surprised that you don't have a restraining order against me. I went through a phase where I was tweeting pictures of you getting on the plane and on the broadcast. And I want you to know that your presence in front of the camera, the aura you're giving off, I'm a big fan of you. I'm a big fan of your work. So I just wanted to get that off my chest, that I was not making fun of you when I tweet photos of you. I'm a big fan.
Well, if I can get the 4 chins off my chest, we'd have a good start. I was once handsome. I'm twice both of. If you added the cumulative age of your 2 ages, you'd be at my age now. So I look really good for a guy who's 67. The problem is I'm 59. So,
Bob, speaking of chins, some of your best work, at least I love, is when you say the Edmonton Oilers showed a good chin on a back-to-back. Like, what is that term you use? Is it just saying like they stood in there, they took it, they threw? Like, what? Talk me through that.
Here's the deal. The Oilers get a lot of air, okay? They have the 2 most dynamic offensive players on the planet. They got Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl, and since Connor's coming to the league, they're the top 2 scoring players. Canadian markets are quite competitive with one another. I really noticed it since Edmonton won the lottery. People were sick of watching the Oilers win the lottery. They're like, it's disgraceful that you guys get McDavid. And I'm like, dude, you're like the guy that sits there and gets mad at somebody at a casino when they're sitting there playing the one-armed bandit and the guy wins. You're the guy that gets upset about it. He goes, well, the problem is you guys won like 4 lotteries, even though the Oilers actually only won 2. But where I'm going with this is when you have a McDavid, when you have a Draisaitl, there's a different degree of, I guess, attention and focus that's given. And sometimes there's situations where people need to understand the teams, and I'm in year 17 doing the Oilers. Travel is not easy. It's not an excuse. It's way better than it used to be in the old days. Obviously, you're on team charters, but back-to-back games are hard. And I want to see the team compete in the second of back-to-backs and find ways to get points. You don't necessarily have to win. You got to find a way to stay in the fight and stay in the battle. And that's really what showing a good chin is. You got to be able to take a couple punches and absorb some blows.